Hello and welcome. Today we are going to discover if you have the traits of a person who values themselves. So a high value person is someone who values themselves highly without being self-centered. They know their own self-worth and they set high standards for themselves and for the people in their lives. And how people should treat them. To become a high value person, you have to realize that everyone has got value, no matter what, and be convinced about that. And also accept that no one is perfect and everyone can better themselves and grow to be a high value person. Okay, so one of the traits is having high standards, as we were saying. So people who value themselves have high standards for themselves and for the people in their lives. They have a small to non-tolerance with people who keep complaining every day about things, and people who keep making excuses or don't keep a promise. Another trait of having high value is that you're not worried very much about people who might not like you or accept you. You're always yourself and you don't worry about what other people think of you. If they don't accept you for who you are, they're probably not good friends anyway, so why focus on that? Right, so the third trait of high value people is that they are self-sufficient. They are very independent and they like to provide for themselves. They're not someone who, wait for other people to care for them 24/7. They actually really prefer to go and get the things for themselves. They will ask for help if they really need it, but usually they are very independent people. Let's go to the next one, and this one is they really respect themselves. They respect themselves and other people very much. They can't stand disrespect. They don't judge people before knowing the whole story. They do know that people can have many things going on and we don't necessarily know the story behind their behaviors or attitudes or words. They know that judging is really easy when you don't know the whole story, but it's actually a waste of time and energy if you think about it. They have an open mind and they listen attentively to other people's teaching because they really want to grow and better themselves always. So they are very eager learners. Integrity and honesty is another trait that they really care about. They are not going to lie, they are not going to fake. They would feel really uncomfortable doing that, and that would, in their opinion, really damage their own image to themselves and to others. They are really true to their principles and to their values. Another trait is their time. Their time is really important to them, their time and energy. So they're really careful to who they give their time to and how they spend their time. And if someone makes them a request and they think that that request is a waste of time for them or it won't bring any good, then in that case they will reject that request. They really value their times. And we arrive to trait number 7, which will be their friendship. they highly value friends and people around them. They are very selective with their friends, and they give a lot to their friends and family, and at the same time they expect the same treatment back. So they won't just waste time with anybody. They focus on the good friends and people in their lives. As we said, they're really selective, and they will have few friends, but good friends during the whole life. Another trait is that they're really humble, and they don't brag about their success or achievements. They know for themselves what they have done and the hard work they put behind their achievement. Even though it's nice to share with your friends, they tend to not do this, not go around and brag every 5 minutes about their achievements, and they're happy with that because they are self-assured. They are content with themselves. And another trait is that they are not easily influenced. They don't follow the crowd, and they always tend to reflect on the difficult or big decisions in their lives before they take a decision. Also, they are very happy to meet and attract the right people in their lives. So number 10 is they are long life learners. They really know how important it is to grow every day, to learn new things every day, to better themselves. So they're really keen on reading books and going to seminars and workshops. They spend a lot of their time actually learning. They really enjoy it because they know that it's going to make them a better person. Also, they don't simply accept knowledge or advice from their family or friends. They actually go and search for the answers for themselves. The last trait, but still very important, it can be many more traits, obviously, to a high value person. I've just included a few. And also remember that each one of us has value, okay? Each one of us has value in this life. That doesn't mean that we cannot, always try to grow and better ourselves and develop new skills and new traits to bring us to maximum levels in our lives, to have a more fulfilling lives for ourselves. So the last trait is that they always look for the positive in their challenges and in their difficulties. They look at their past mistakes or difficulties as lessons and a way of learning. So when they're faced with challenges or difficult situations, they always have this mindset of saying, okay, then this is hard, okay, but what can I learn from it? What is the positive lesson in this challenge in my life now? So they don't get discouraged and they keep going, learning from these lessons. So here we are, we've come to an end. And have you checked any of these boxes? Do you still need to work on some of these traits? And that is completely fine. This is what our journey of growth is about, just to better ourselves and know that we always have tomorrow to start over, which is a new day, a new opportunity to learn and grow. So if you're not satisfied of this let's say checklist, and you still think you have got work to do on this, that's completely fine. Just remember that your own value and your own self-worth is more important than anything else on the outside, because you can control these things because they are part of you, and you can choose to implement them in your life. You can choose to be more of that person, and this will give you so much power and control over your life. And this internal work, nobody can take it away from you. So, always start from the inside to have results on the outside. Don't do the other way around, okay? So just remember that you are valuable and you are worth it. And take care. Tell me in the comments, please share your thoughts, share your point of views, and let me know of other traits that you might know and I didn't mention. So thank you very much again for listening. I look forward to speak to you next time. Take care. Bye bye.